Hello folks, welcome back. Previously I shared quite a few different leather sheaths and different carrying options for those sheaths, as well as the different types of accessories that I can mount on the sheath, or at least have selected for my personal preference. But I understand that some folks prefer Kydex over leather, and that's okay. I have no opinion or judgment on what you choose for yourself, but I wanted to take some time to share some custom Kydex sheaths that I had done up, and I had them done more with a survival theme to them. This particular model here is one that I'm going to have fully outfitted with a pouch on the outside, a fire making kit on the outside of it. But let's talk about it a little bit. This is a custom rig once again, and it's a real beauty, and there's a shot of it for you right there. And this particular Kydex sheath was done by Red Rhino Customs. With the configuration, everything is an accessory: Firesteel, flashlight loop, dangler if you wanted those options. But what you're looking at here is a right-handed pancake style sheath with a removable dangler. This is removable by simply backing out these screws here, and I can wear a pouch through here if I wanted to carry it in a different configuration, but generally speaking I'll be carrying it with the dangler on the back there, and this will fold down to make it a little more compact if you wanted to pack it away in the back of your backpack. Now, as far as materials, what you're looking at here is a black carbon fiber with red eyelets, and these are Chicago screws. Has a drain hole in the back, and I'll show that to you right there, so you can see the blade. You can see the blade steel. It has a glossy outer finish here. And there you go, there's a nice shot of it just to finish the outer edges. Firesteel. This is a custom one done by them. It rides in there with a piece of shock cord to keep it in there. This is a newcomer, so I've done nothing to it except take it out of the burlap wrapping that it came in. And there you go. And it's a pretty sizable piece of ferro rod there for sure. So that rides in there. It's secured with this piece of shock cord, and then the tab gets folded back out of the way to keep it nice and trim. Now, as far as flashlights, I chose a Phoenix LD02. It's a very small flashlight. There you go. And 100 lumens, 3 outputs. There's nothing fancy about this light. It's just enough to make a repair, tie my shoes, get off the trail, check for something on the ground or in my pack, and that's basically it. So this is a Phoenix LD02 Lima Delta 02 AAA flashlight with 3 outputs, and it rides in this little Kydex loop here that's removable. So this is optional, this is optional, and this is optional feature as well. As far as the back, I just chose plain red Kydex to set the knife off. and it's a little bit easier when it's laying on the ground. I can actually see it if I decide to set it down at my camp. So this is probably something that I'll assign to one of my kits, one of my backpacks. It is pretty well built. I don't have any complaints. I think the quality's there for sure. And like I said before, I intend to ride a utility pouch on the back of this. And that's what the pouch looks like. And it holds a tin in there. The tin came empty, of course, and I did a small fire kit for it, is what I did. I'm not going to open it up because I do have a sealant on there to keep the water and the moisture from getting in there, but it's a small fire kit with the usual suspects in case I get into some wet conditions and I need to start a fire. Some accessories. I do have some cordage on the outside there, a little bit of tarred line, as you can see, and there's a shot of the Velcro loops that will attach to the knife, and it'll look something like that. There you go. When it's attached there, that's the total package, and those little tabs will come out through there and I can secure them, and then it's not going anywhere. So rides on there just like that, and that's how I intend to carry this. But I took it off just to show some folks what it looks like stripped down, and I understand that some of you prefer a more trimmed down package, something that's not as bulky. And obviously you can just remove this, and just have the sheath and the knife. Now as far as the knife's a real beauty. It's a Bark River. It's one of my preferred hunting knives and general purpose trail knives. This is a Bark River Gunny in black canvas with mosaic pins. It has a loop in the back. Red liners, as you can see right there. And this knife is 8.3 inches overall, so that's a total length 21 centimeters. It has a 3.7 inch blade, or 9.3 centimeters. Hefty spine, 0.156 or 3.9 millimeters. It's not too heavy, 5.6 ounces. 158 grams. CPM 3V on the blade steel. See if I can give you a shot of that. There you go. And this one here is the drop point Hunter. So it has a slight drop point to it with a convex grind. Very sharp knife, very practical for dressing out animals. And there's a shot of that handle with those liners and mosaic pins. And that rides in there. Anyway, I wanted to take a little bit of time to share this knife with y'all in this custom Kydex setup. Thanks for tuning in, and see y'all next time.